Welcome back, my loyal patrons. This is Brian here on the second day of Christmas. The origins of Christmas tales coming to you live from my bedroom. Now, on to the second tale of the origins of Christmas. For this tale, we return to my childhood in the small town of L'chaim. Back when I was just a little mashugana and our currency was celery. Now my father, he owned two businesses. One was a deli, kosher deli of course, why the fuck go any further than that? And the other one was a candy store. And my father, you gotta understand, didn't talk much like me. His voice was quite distinct from my own. He talked more of like in a up-pitch, bitchy accent, which was more of like, I give you an example. When the one time this guy came into my father's store, and he started to just scream and cry and just writhing around on the floor. Once again becoming more Russian than it is Jewish. So anyways, this guy comes in, and he starts bleeding, and he breaks a window, and he starts screaming and piling around on the floor. And my father, he goes, "What the fuck I tell you? Stay the fuck out of my candy store!" And my father cursed far more than I used to do. And it wasn't until like 5 minutes later my father realized that a bullet had come through the window and the guy had been shot. I mean, by the time he was done screaming at me, he was dead. But that's besides the point. Anyways, my father was a very good businessman. He would say, "Yo, you want one of these marbles? It's two for $1. And then after the person bought the two marbles for $1, after they started leaving out, my father would go, "He just bought one and stole a marble." And what were they gonna do? Because by the time they came in with the cops, he tore the sign down. Anyways, that's not the story I want to tell you today. Today is the story of Adam and Ernest. Now, Adam and Ernest were the first two people on the face of the earth. Two guys. They both went into business together, and basically the devil was trying to buy an apple out of them or something. I forget how the rest of the story goes, but I know in the end one of them got bitten. There was something about socks and a rock and a tree of life, but I forget. Anyways, this was the second tale of the story of Christmas origins and the 4 days of Christmas. I thank you very much for your tuning in. I hope to see you next time. Fuck, I didn't press that fucking thing.